up your hands, Scammer. I bet you'll find plenty here to talk of.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already. Always looking for the next mark. As long as the credit is rolling in. Does the UC really think system scares us?
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Always looking for the next mark. Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
credits keep rolling in? Nice. Always looking for the next mark.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Well, well. Back for more, eh? Talk to you again soon, darling. Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Ready here. Orders good too. We're in orbit, Captain. And we're here. Landing commencing.
Geologically, this place is quite interesting.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, ANDREJA. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk. Something may be nearby.
You can't hide.
Again, we are triumphant.
This is an active industrial site. It would be advisable to wear a hard hat. Eliminate the enemy!
Come then. Meet yourself. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
we've, what's the old expression? Ah, yes, hit the jackpot.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Va'ruun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? Yes, it would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves. You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Va'ruun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
What are you doing? This still has some value, you know. Ah, my day just got... Let's see what you've got. Ah, I miss talking to you already.
Time to push some G's. We're in orbit. What next?
You are entering United Colonies space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete.
Let me guess. If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy. Bye, love. Look at this place. It's just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean. If something's on your mind, want to see what I'm carrying? Don't stay away too long. that we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning.
ANDREJA, thank goodness.
Anything I can help you with,
worried.
Captain?
Why? Was there concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? I wasn't aware we were competing, but game on.
Oh no, don't you two start. We're supposed to be working together, not competing.
What's wrong with a little rivalry here and there? I think it pushes us to be at our best.
Or causes nothing but arguments.
Arguments which then breed distrust. Noel is right, Mateo.
Well, I suppose there was that one time, and then the other. What do you think? A little competition can't be that bad, can it? I'm the villain in this story. I can't believe I'm the one pushing us to be tougher for once.
You're spending too much time with Walter, Mateo. He's turning our adorable teddy bear into a grizzly.
I hate taking sides, but I agree with Mateo. I find that a little competition is the spark people need to push themselves to achieve their goals.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and ANDREJA celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Captain John, hello again. I was uncertain you would return.
Well, hello, son. I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving.
Miss Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, ANDREJA. Thank you.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. We're in uncharted territory. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors. They're listening. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that we're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it will become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby portion of the city. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch. I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kessler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Emerson, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Docking job there. Nice work.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.